Hello my loves, welcome to Healer's Heart Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so just take it how it resonates to your story so that you don't become confused. And don't shoot the messenger. I'm up here trying to help, I promise. So anything I say, I'm a healer first, reader second, and this reading is actually going to focus a lot more on your healing versus anything else. I'm trying to focus more on what needs to be cleared out so that you're able to I don't know, feel a little bit more connected to your higher self. That's my mission, my goal. So I understand that this reading will not be for everyone. Not every reading will be like this. It's just I really feel drawn to do a reading where I feel out for your chakras and see what needs to be cleared out. Okay, not every single one of them is going to resonate with you, okay? So take the one that does. And then if you want a personal reading with me, all the information for that is listed below, as well as the rituals that I provide. Keep in mind that they are self-healing rituals. I do not do them for you. I do a reading for you. The $55.55 comes with a 15 to 20 minute reading. The $30 one comes with a 5 to 10. And so in that reading, I tap into your higher self, your energy, your guides, and pretty much it's just every single reading, every single ritual is personalized specifically to what you need right now and what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to create, what you're trying to attract. So every single ritual is different. Every single ritual comes, just try and keep that in mind. So if you're interested in a reading and a ritual, go for the ritual first. And then if you're interested in continuing to connect, then we can always reconnect during a reading. Alright my loves, I'm gonna say a little prayer first and then we'll start. As I drift, my third eye opens, blinking open truth. My dreams are my guide, my intuition is high, the knowledge that I gain are the answers that I seek. Spirit, open my third eye so that I can see the truth. Please open my crown chakra with divine light. Taking this time to invite in the divine light of God, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Only the energy of love and light is welcome. Negative energy must leave my home now. Spirit, I ask that you please come into this reading, bless this reading, make this your message only. You know the intention and the purpose behind this reading and what needs to come through. Please remove me of any judgment, doubts, fears, insecurities. Give me clear, direct messages to get the sign of Scorpio back into alignment with their higher selves, most importantly you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Alright, my love, so I don't want to scare anybody, but if you are prone to having seizures, to getting seizures, or if there's someone that's around you that you know that does get seizures, watch them a little bit more, a little closer this week. I feel like there's something about that. Either maybe if you've gotten one in the past, or like be a little bit more careful. If you're feeling dizzy, or if you're feeling like something like that is coming on, then watch for the symptoms, I guess. But please be careful. Alright, so the Spirit, show me what needs to be cleared out of the root chakra. So your root chakra is your security, how secure you feel within yourself, making the decisions that you make, just in general, taking on your path. If you feel a lot of doubt when it comes to making any type of decision, things like that, that usually comes from having an imbalance in that chakra. Spirit, tell me what you see. Isolation right now. I feel like maybe you've been feeling very alone, pulling yourself away from everyone right now. I also feel like you don't feel secure with the people that are around you. You don't trust anybody. It's not easy for you to trust people. I feel like you're starting to open up to somebody around you or to more people, but it's hard. You see, connecting to other people in that way, we are the world type of shit, like for you is like, fucking A, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to let you in. It's hard for you. But I do feel like you have this desire to have that, to have this closeness to people, but you're feeling very alone. Some of you are just letting yourself sit there, because I feel like sometimes, or maybe your go-to has always been to kind of distract yourself with other people or go with other people. But right now it's like you're allowing yourself to just sit in your misery. You're just letting that's amazing. Just let yourself sit in it. Because the more you sit in it, the more you clear out, the more you release. And it's not... Because you recognize that if you leave now, you're not done with it. It's like you have to clear it out all the way. And you recognize that if you walk away and you connect to somebody else right now, and you don't allow yourself to sit in it, that it's just going to continue to fester, and it's going to continue to get, like, I don't know, just get worse and worse and worse. I feel like this could also be like you allowing, and this is not for everyone, but you kind of allowing somebody to take a lot of control over you. It could be in a partnership. It could just be somebody that's very controlling. Some of you are kind of rebelling against this person that's very controlling. It could be a parent, it could be a partner, it could be a boss, it could be whatever it is. I feel like you're just breaking free from that. You're not letting it control you anymore, when for a really long time you did, because you were trying to keep the peace. Like, you kept trying to keep the peace, but I feel like at this point you're okay with releasing it. You're okay with letting it go. Yeah, look at you, the master. You're realizing that if I want to be happy, I have to create it myself. I am the master of my own life. Like, you're very strong on that. You're very powerful on that. You're not letting that go. You see, you've had a breakthrough. I feel like you're starting to see things very differently, Scorpio. Very differently. Some of you are coming out of your dark night of the soul, and I feel like you're releasing so many childhood wounds. For so many of you, it's the childhood, it's your foundations, it's your core foundations. You're changing so many of them because you're realizing that the values that you were taught were not healthy, or some things that you were taught were not healthy. They don't benefit you. They don't help you. They don't heal you. It just keeps you scarred. It keeps you wanting to control everything. And it keeps your mind here. And so you're finding a way out of that. You're realizing that you can't control life like that. That's beautiful. Okay, so that's what needs to be cleared out of the root chakra. Spirit, show me what needs to be cleared out of the sacral chakra. Spirit, show me what needs to be cleared out of the sacral chakra. Letting go. To have the 8 of Cups. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Some of you are struggling really hard with showing someone love or connecting to someone in a healthy, loving way. And I don't want to say that you're sitting there blaming it a lot on your childhood, but I feel like you're kind of, what you keep telling yourself is almost like, I don't know how. Like, I was never taught. The cup was never given to me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Right? It's kind of like I don't know. It's like if you poured something into, I don't know. I'm trying to find an example. Sorry. If somebody came in and they did something you've never in your life ever seen, then it would blow your mind, right? You'd be like, I've never seen that before, so I wouldn't know what you were talking about. I wouldn't know what to give you, right? And so it's kind of like that. This person was like, I feel like a lot of people demanded love from, maybe it was you, but you didn't know how. You're like, I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what healthy love looks like. As much as I want to give you this, as much as I want to just treat you this way and be this way and act this way and just not feel this, I can't. It's just there. Like, I'm feeling that very intense energy, and I feel like somebody's finally, because they can't learn how to go with the flow. Somebody was struggling to go with the flow. It's like they kept trying to control it, and every single time they couldn't control it, they try to back out and try and blame it on themselves. Like, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it, so I'm just not even going to do it. Like, we're not even going to try it. The 2 of Swords. With the 5 of Wands, yeah, somebody got really stuck. They didn't know if they wanted to connect. They couldn't see anything like past, like the drama with you. And it's not because they didn't want it, it's just because that's the type of, right? Because, okay, when we see things like our third eye, when we see things, we see all of the possibilities, one of the many, and that's what we technically usually see. But we're so negative that we go straight to the negative just to try and see and what we need to prepare for, not understanding that we are whatever we get ready for is what we're pre-sending ourselves. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But so whatever, it's kind of like whatever you get ready for, you have to get ready for this side or this side. And most of us try to get ready for the negative parts. And I feel like that's what this person does. This person gets ready for example, it's kind of like, let's just say they're afraid of like you guys not being together or they're afraid of you guys being together because it's not going to work out, right? So they end up just breaking it from the very beginning versus just doing it. So they rather just bring in the darkness. I don't know if that makes sense, but this person tends to, I don't know, they're a loner. So they like try to use 1,000,001 excuses as to why they should push things away. Love scares this person. And it's like, as much as I want to give you this, it's like a whole other language to them. I feel like this person was always alone. This is someone that was always alone. They don't have a very good connection with themselves. They don't have a very good connection with other people. Or 8 of Pentacles with, okay, now the solar plex chakra. So for a lot of you, I feel like your dreams are like on slow motion right now. Some of you could be like, if for example, if you have a channel, then it could be on slow motion. Like you could be growing very slowly. If you have a, I don't know, like if you have a business, it's growing very slowly. If you have whatever you're trying to grow for you, if it's going very slow. And I feel like it's because you're not following your intuition. Some of you also feel very unmotivated. You don't feel like doing it. Some of you, like the 4 of Pentacles, you guys want to bring all of this shit from the past with you towards your new beginning, and the universe is saying no. And look, you sitting there daydreaming about this shit keeps postponing it, and that's what keeps fucking your stomach up. Because you keep sitting there thinking about it, and your dream is right there, and you're, look. Do you see her? Stuck in a fantasy because it's not even fucking real. Look at that. And she keeps postponing her own happiness because of it. And look. It's because the 4 of Pentacles with the Fool. They don't want to let go of all of the pretty shit that they've gathered along the way, even though it doesn't mean anything. Right? Like gold, jewels, all that other shit. It has no value. No real value. Anyway. It's like somebody doesn't want to let go of the superficial. Somebody doesn't want to let go of what they think matters. But it doesn't matter. And they're just like, I don't want to go towards that new beginning if I can't bring this with me. If I can't bring my pain with me. If I can't bring my shallowness with me. And so they keep postponing their own happiness because they want this. They want happiness. They want... This could also be you. I feel like for a lot of you, this is you. What are they postponing? Intensity, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. It's time to look at life with the passion. Like you feel like an outsider from the world. Some of you feel like you don't belong, and it's because you don't. You're not from here. You're not meant to belong. You're meant to shine and just be yourself. And then people gravitate towards you, but you need to understand that your fears have no choice but to amplify. Like, happen in front of you. So that they can show you that it's not really anything that you should be afraid of. It's going to keep happening and happening and happening until you finally realize, oh, this doesn't really hurt me. That's why, have you guys ever heard those stories of the people that, like, they talk about every single time I go to a party, somebody gets this. And every single time they go to a party, that happens. And it's because that person truly believes that that's what they feel. That that's how life is for them. And so that's what life becomes. It's the same thing. If you believe that life is a certain way for you, then that's what your life will be. Spirit, tell me about the heart chakra. Ten of Wands in reverse. Alright, so there's a lot of, somebody's having a really hard time forgiving. I hurt my back yesterday, you guys. I can't pick that up. I'm sorry. I'm going to pick it up after, but I can't pick it up right now. It's the sun. I can see it. It fell on the floor anyway. But here with the Ten of Wands in reverse, I feel like somebody's refusing to let something go. I feel like it could have been something. In this deck, the card of the sun is called innocence. So I feel like for some of you, your innocence could have been taken away in some way. And you feel like in your heart, you just cannot forgive whoever this was. And you feel like you have to keep holding on to it. The Magician, some of you. I mean, actually, I feel like you're working on it. I do feel like you're working on it. I feel like it's just, you're right there. I just feel like it's so hard for you because maybe the way that this person went about doing this, but you've been going to counseling. Some of you have been going to counseling, and if you haven't, you're thinking about it and you're about to start. It feels like you are very focused on releasing this. You're like wishing on a star. You're like praying to God, like, please just help me let this go. Like, you don't want to keep holding on to this. It's really hurting you. Some of you maybe, I don't know, there could have been like some type of, something that came in and woke you up, something that came in and scared you. Sorry, my back hurts. That's why I'm moving around a lot. Alright, Spirit, tell me about the throat chakra. What needs to be cleared out of the throat chakra? I feel like you're following your intuitions very well when it comes to your heart chakra, Scorpio. You're really trying to find ways to release yourself from all of those burdens. It's not easy for you, though. And I feel like the thing is, you're not talking to anybody about it, though. You're not saying anything. And I feel like you need to. There's people around you that care about you. And you need to talk to somebody. You see? It's time to start trusting people. You don't trust people very well. And I feel like you're scared of opening up. But I feel you need to talk to people. You see how she needs to jump? Like, you have to trust that the other person's going to catch you. Like, completely trust. Not halfway there and then let go, get scared, and fall. Because that's what's going to happen if you don't let that person catch you. And it feels like some of you are afraid of opening up to somebody that you're afraid isn't going to maybe accept your offer, or vice versa. Maybe you're yeah, you see, open. Somebody's afraid, or maybe you're afraid of jumping because you're not sure if somebody's open to you, or they're not sure if you're open to them. But I feel like the universe is saying both of you are open, but it's both of you that don't trust. Morality. So that's the King of Swords with the Queen of Cups and the Five of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, you maybe were with someone that was always shutting you down. Maybe this could have even been a parent that always told you not to express yourself, always kind of talk shit to you about your feelings, always said that your feelings didn't really matter, or like you maybe expressed too much or you cried too much. They kind of just made you feel so insecure about your feelings that you didn't even want to show them at all. And I feel like now you're open to try to express them a little bit more, but I feel like it's also very hard for you. Yeah, it's very, very hard for you to start opening up like that. Maybe this person like shut you down for a really long time, or you just felt shut down for a really long time, or maybe even as a child you just never really expressed how you felt. Like, I know a lot of men struggle a lot with the throat chakra, especially because a lot of men get told that they are not allowed to have feelings. And that causes a lot of pain, a lot of damage. Like, men feel just as strongly as women, and imagine just never ever being able to openly express them. That is one of the hardest things ever. I don't know. Okay, Spirit, tell me what needs to be cleared out of the third eye chakra. Playfulness. Some of you need to start really meditating more, really trying to connect a little bit more. Start practicing, start using your third eye more, start feeling more connected to yourself, and stop looking away from what you know is the truth. A lot of the times our third eye is constantly talking to us. It's time for change. It's time to look beyond the illusion and look at the fucking truth. Like, look at what's real. Right? And stop, I don't know, being comfortable, because the moment I just feel like your reality or your sense of security is going to be rocked if you do not look at the illusion. Like, if you do not look, if you don't stop playing with how, I'm not even trying to say how serious life can be, but it's like, I don't know, maybe just not even taking your life serious. Right? Being more worried about celebrities than world hunger. Being more worried about the Kardashians than children dying in Yemen, or women being just in, I guess, waking up to the illusion and waking up to what's true, and not letting yourself be lied to, and stop feeding your mind bullshit and crap, like things that you shouldn't be. Stop watching things that you shouldn't be watching, or that you know affect your mind or influence your mind in any way. If you feel influenced, or if you feel like you're watching something and it's making you feel some type of way, pay attention to that. Pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the synchronicities, pay attention to everything. Everything is a sign. Everything that's on TV. And then watch out for what your kids are watching. Don't just let them watch anything. A lot of these things have a lot of subliminal messages behind them, and they have the ability to control our minds in so many ways. In so many ways. We all know that. All of us. Spirit, you see, I understand that you're already exhausted because you have that plus a whole bunch of other stuff that you have to deal with. I just feel like you're exhausted. A big part of your exhaustion is also coming from you not living a life that you truly want to live. Like, you're not fulfilled. You're not happy with your life. So why would you be happy? You know, why would you want to be up? Why would you not want to be asleep? Why would you not feel heavy and dense and, you know, how could that not affect you? When you're surrounded by a bunch of people because of politics, like you're just playing that. It's not. Is it real? Spirit, tell me about the crown chakra. What needs to be cleared out of the crown chakra? The burden. Some of you feel like you don't want to even go to God because you feel like God is too busy with other people. You feel like maybe the universe, or growing up they told you that you didn't, or you don't feel like you deserve anything, including blessings from the universe. You deserve so much, Scorpio. You see, guidance. Like, you don't even want to go to Spirit. When Spirit is right there on standby, you're literally just not using them, just to not use them. But, well, some of you, because some of you are starting to really empower that, but some of you are really struggling with using the Spirit's guidance because maybe you're stuck under somebody that is a very strong burden and you don't know how to get out from under her or him, whatever this is. Yeah, some of you are starting to look at the different possibilities, conditioning the devil. Two of Wands with the devil. Some of you are feeling very stuck in a specific situation. You feel a little like, I don't know, it's almost like maybe you got married and now you feel like it was under God or it was in the church. I have to be faithful to it, or I said I would be here and I said I was going to be like this, and I don't know, just you really tried to stick to something because of your morals, because of who you are, because of just, maybe you gave your life to Christ, or maybe you gave your life to Spirit and you feel like the right thing to do would be for you to stay. But I feel like it's really causing you so much pain, and I feel like it's making you so disconnected from the Most High, from your higher self, because you're not picking your higher self. You're picking your lowest self. You're picking other people before you. You're not even picking your lowest self. You're just picking other people before you. Like, all together, flat out. Oh my goodness, my loves. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna come to your awareness when it comes to that. I mean, I have no doubt that you're going to, but I feel like you need to understand that you are your own creator. You create it all. You manifest it all, and you cannot be lazy and expect for it to come to you. That's not how the universe works. Alright, my loves, you move when they tell you to move, and it comes with a lot of maturity and understanding. Alright, have some understanding, compromise. You're not going to get everything. Alright, my loves, thank you so much. I love you so much, my Scorpios. And if you did subscribe during this reading, welcome to the Fam Bam. Really fast, you guys, I'm not going to give a shout out, a reader a shout out this week, but I'm going to be giving my little man shout out. He started his YouTube channel about like a few months ago. He had another one, but that one was deleted, so he started another one. It's a plushies channel. I'm gonna put the link for it down below. If you guys could go subscribe to him, that would be amazing, and I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my loves. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.